It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Well, hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're joining us from. Welcome to another Monday Global Opportunity event. My name is Nilbert, and I will be your host today. Thank you so much for joining us today. Before I share with you this wonderful movement that's going on right now, let me give you a little bit of background of myself. So I am here in San Diego, California. And I'm originally from the Philippines, but I've lived here in the US for quite some time now. I finished a career in the US military. I finished 22 years with the US Navy, and I retired a few years ago. So after retiring, my wife and I were thinking of what my next career would be, and we both decided that I definitely want to get into something where I have control of my time. So that meant I wanted to become an entrepreneur. I decided to work for myself rather than work for somebody else. And I opened up a couple of traditional business platforms. But it was a little bit over a year ago that I got introduced to this wonderful opportunity. Some call it happenstance, some call it serendipity. I really call it divine intervention. I believe God really put me on the right direction, so to speak. My wife and I were on travel in the Middle East. We were in Dubai at the time when we both got very sick. We were confined to our hotel room with severe symptoms, and we were 2 days from flying home. So there was a very real danger that we would be stuck in a foreign country. It so happened that someone from our tour group just approached me and said, "Hey, Nilbert, if you're open-minded, you might want to try these all-natural supplements, products. Who knows, they may help you." So we did. We tried the products. At that point, we really felt we didn't have anything to lose. And to both our amazement, the very next day, half of our symptoms were gone. So to make a long story short, we were able to safely get back to the US. After we recovered, which, by the way, we did actually end up having COVID. So after we recovered, the first thing I really wanted to do was to find out more about this company, to find out more about what these products were. And so I attended an event similar to this, except it was an in-person event at someone's house. And that's where I got introduced to this wonderful opportunity that I'm so blessed to share with you all. Fast forward to today. It's been over a year since I joined this movement, since I've been using the products. And all I can tell you is that it has been so life-changing for me. I do have several medical challenges where I have to take prescription medications for. And after over a year of, adding these all natural products to my daily regimen of like a healthy diet and exercise, my physician is actually working with me to start adjusting my medication because I'm getting healthier and actually feel that I'm getting younger. So again, thank you so much for being here with us. Let me share my screen with you and I can walk you through who we are. So the name of the company is 3 International. And when I got introduced to this last year, I was so impressed with, a company that has these 3 tenets right here. Loving yourself, loving your family, and loving your community. What better motivation or objective can there be for any company, right? So 3 International was formed on a collaborative effort between very successful international business builders and some corporate visionaries here in the US, primarily led by Kim Hui, who has like over 30 years of experience in this industry and is the only woman in this space, in this industry, to have already achieved so much success to the point of like $1 million a month, month after month after month. So we are led by leaders like this, and they formed this company, and they're guiding everyone here. Basically, a diverse global community of proven leaders. So 3 is headquartered in Lehi, Utah, and we just opened an office in Hong Kong earlier this year, and we already have an office in Indonesia as well. This is our corporate visionaries right here. We are led by Mr. Daniel Piku, our founder and CEO, Dr. Dan Gubler, our Chief Scientific Officer, and Mr. Troy Moore, our Chief Operations Officer. So what is this opportunity? Well, we have a cross-border social e-commerce. So I'm not sure if everyone's familiar with social e-commerce, but social media dominates our economy right now, right? Everything revolves around social media. So the natural trend is for companies to leverage this in doing business. So we have a cross-border social e-commerce. It's called cross-border because we are in 15 countries and territories. When the company pre-launched last year, this is our phase 1 market. The company opened in all these places all at the same time. We are already officially launching the US as of May of last year. We officially launched Hong Kong March of this year, and we are launching Indonesia very, very imminently this month. So that's our phase 1 market. And then after phase 1, once we're completely open in all these territories, then of course we'll be moving on to phase 2 and beyond. Who is our target market? Well, we have 3 basic or general categories, and I'm sure some of you will be able to relate with one or all of them. I know I can relate with all 3. So the first one is, we're looking for people who want a business opportunity to work on their own time and space. Exactly what I was looking for, right? Because my 22 years in the military, basically, it was a great career, but I didn't have control of my time. I basically went where I was ordered to go. So I definitely want to be able to do things on my own terms and scale my business as I want to. Number 2, people who want to have better health and wellness. Who does not want to have better health and wellness, right? Especially with the past few years, what the world experienced. Everyone now is more concerned and more intentional in making sure that they take in whatever will make them healthy, right? We don't want another pandemic to pretty much catch us unprepared. And number 3, people who want to be connected with a like-minded community, with global elevation support. So, what better purpose can there be than to be connected with a community that all share the same focus of helping people get healthier. So as our approach to wellness, we basically are striking down, old paradigms and replacing it with what we have right now. So everyone used to be very reactive when it comes to wellness, right? People would get sick and then they would take medication, right? So, it's kind of like how people used to do it back there. Now everything's about proactive wellness. Why wait till you get sick, right? Try to take whatever you need to take right now to be healthy. We need to be proactive in staying healthy, right? Everyone probably heard the saying, you are what you eat. Well, that is technically that's true, right? Whatever you take in will determine your health, like garbage in, garbage out. But the correct paradigm, or the new paradigm, really should be you are what you can absorb, right? Because it doesn't really matter what you put in your body if your body cannot absorb it, right? It doesn't matter how expensive it is. If your body can't absorb it, it's not really doing you any good, right? So lastly, your DNA is your blueprint. I definitely grew up with this. So my father's side of the family has a history of heart disease. So I was always told, you know what, my grandfather died of, at 60 at a heart attack. My father died at 75 of a heart attack. I was always told, well, you better watch it, because you are more than likely prone to also having the same condition. Well, guess what? The future of proactive wellness is epigenetics. We can actually proactively affect our life's outcome by what we take in, by how we live our lifestyle. With the curation of phytonutrients from whole foods and plants, advanced delivery technologies right now that's available to us, we can actually do a better job of making sure that we have a healthy life, regardless of whatever hereditary conditions or hereditary history we have in our family. And we are led by an amazing scientific advisory board. So this is one thing that really caught me when I first saw this. This is the first company I saw that for a nutraceutical company that's bridging the gap between pharmaceutical science and natural health, right? So we are led by Dr. Gubler, PhD in organic chemistry, Caltech trained. He's basically the brains behind all the amazing products that we have. He is the leading mind when it comes to phytonutrient curation, and he also pretty much pioneered developing about a dozen advanced delivery technologies that we use. Now, he's not doing this by himself. He's supported by all these medical professionals right here. They all come from different backgrounds, but they do have one thing in common. They're all serving on our scientific advisory board on a voluntary basis. That's right, voluntary basis. They're not even getting paid by the company. So each of these medical professionals have experienced wonderful or amazing results with the products. They fully believe in the products and in the company, so that they're actually, technically, they're risking their career and their reputation by doing this. But they're definitely on our board on a voluntary basis because that's where they choose to be. Now, our science and technology, again, is what's basically changing the world of nutraceuticals. So as a company, our scientists explore all over the world looking for the right ingredients, the right plants, the right raw materials that we need for our products. We don't just buy products from ingredients from a third-party source. So we actually do our own exploration. We take them all back to our laboratories in Utah, and that's where they're curated and formulated in-house. And our scientists ensure that we have the best or the most cutting edge absorption technology. All our products are in the PDR. Another thing that really resonated with me and really impressed me, and that's just the main reason why we are attracting a lot of medical professionals to our company. So the PDR is the prescriber's digital reference. It is a database used by prescribers, doctors, nurse practitioners, pharmacists, therapists. It's a database that they use to look up a company, to look up products, and to look up ingredients to ensure that whatever they're going to prescribe to their patients are safe. Well, in order for products to be accepted into the PDR, all the ingredients have to pass rigorous testing, rigorous qualifications, and they all have to be FDA approved. So there are about 22 nutraceutical companies that have products in the PDR. 18 of them have about one product each. 2 of them have about a couple, but we are the only company. That's right, 3 international, is the only nutraceutical company that has all of our products accepted into the PDR. And we're very, very proud of that. Again, in the effort to really leverage science and technology in promoting natural health, 3 International really invests in third-party clinical studies. Same kind of studies that pharmaceuticals do for their products. So the company has already come up with 3 clinical studies that people can read about on what our products can do. I'm just going to touch on the first one because it really, when I saw it, it really impressed me. Our cellular absorption bioavailability study. So a third-party company did the study on 6 of our products and compared it with the most common organic compound used in, any supplement. So that common organic compound has about an absorption, capability of about 10%. So guess what? That bottle of vitamin C that you get from either, I don't know, food, GNC, Costco, or one of them food places, right? Let's say you pay $10 for a bottle of, 500 milligram vitamin C. Well, with an absorption rate of about 10%, you're only getting about $1 worth out of that $10. Where does the $9 go? Well, it goes out of your system, right? So this cellular absorption study showed that our products are anywhere from 30 to 95% more absorbable than your most common organic compound. So really amazing stuff. And this right here is our 6 pillars of wellness. 6 individual products that are designed to work together. They're designed to be synergistically complementary to each other. So together, they actually do even more. I always love to borrow this analogy that one of our medical doctors in the company would say during, if he was presenting this portion. He's a gastroenterologist, and he compared our 6 products to like 6 different musical instruments, each with its own unique sound and purpose. However, when you listen to them together, when you take them together, they're like a symphony or orchestra. So I love that analogy because it's so fitting. Vitality is our nourisher. So it's a basic multivitamin pack. It has 48 whole food vitamins. It has 72 trace minerals. It has prebiotics. It has probiotics. It has omegas sourced from the cold waters of Norway to ensure that there are no metals in there. So all this to promote the health of our gut microbiome and to promote cellular energy. I remember when I first took Vitality, I was on Vitality for about a week already. And I just noticed I had such increased energy on a daily basis, right? Now, I used to have to take naps. It does get hard when you're getting old. I'm turning 56 this year, and my wife would usually tell me, you know what, you're getting very crabby again. I think you need a nap. Well, I don't take naps anymore. Just saying, I don't take naps anymore. I go through my whole day, and at night I sleep very soundly. Revive. Revive is our restorer. I love this product because it's like a natural anti-inflammatory. Think ibuprofen, something like that with no side effects. It has curcumin, it has turmeric, black cumin seed, boswellia, acai and ginger, shiitake mushrooms. All these ingredients that are designed to be natural anti-inflammatories. So they're great for people who have any kind of joint pain, muscle pain, arthritis, any kind of inflammation, or people healing from surgeries. So one of the conditions that I left the Navy with was degenerative arthritis in my lumbar and cervical spine. It's degenerative, so there's no real cure for that. There would be days that I would wake up and it was already a bad day. I would either be bedridden because of the pain on my back, or I'd be walking around limping all day. Well, I can't even remember the last time I had a bad day with my back. Well, I've been taking Revive for about over a year now, right? So as a proactive system, it really helps me control inflammation. Now, occasionally when I do have a headache or some kind of pain, I do take like a couple of Revive instead of taking any kind of NSAID. And I don't have to worry about any long-term effects on my kidney or my liver, right? So immune is our protector. It's an all-in-one immune modulator. What it does is it helps put your immune system in homeostasis. It has zinc, it has selenium, It has elderberry, quercetin, vitamins A, C, D, and E. Now, a lot of these ingredients, people even buy them separately and take them every day. All that is already included in our immune. It even has a special mushroom blend that protects you against allergies. And lastly, it even has colloidal nanosilver, which is a natural antibiotic. So I take immune every day, but when I travel, because after I got introduced to this opportunity, I decided to go global, with my business, and I opened markets in Asia. I've been traveling a lot, and whenever I travel, I just double up on my immune because it's like a bulletproof vest for me. I see people on the plane getting sick, in the airports, hotel lobbies, and all that, but never again do I want to experience what my wife and experienced, over a year ago before we got introduced to the product. Purify, our detoxifier. So don't worry when I say detoxifier, I don't mean that detox system that will have you staying in the bathroom for hours on end. Nothing like that. It's a very mild detox program where where Purify gently cleanses our 5 elimination organs: our liver, our lungs, our colon, our kidneys, and our skin. So a lot of people don't realize we do absorb a lot of toxins on a daily basis, whether it's from the air that we breathe, the food that we eat, stuff we put on our face or in our hair. It clogs up our system and makes our body very inefficient when it comes to absorbing the proper nutrients. So Purify helps gently cleanse these toxins out of our system. Eternel, our rejuvenator. I know we're not supposed to have favorites, but Eternel is easily one of my favorites for so many different reasons. Number one, it's a very powerful antioxidant blend. It has 200 milligrams of resveratrol. It has CoQ10, for cardiac health. And it has the mother of all antioxidants, glutathione. So all this make our Eternel pretty much like a fountain of youth, right? It combats free radicals that pretty much causes the aging effects in our body. So it's like an anti-aging formula, so to speak. You rip it open, you drink it, it tastes amazing. It tastes like berries. But what's more, for me on a personal level, Eternel, according to our epigenetic study, actually favorably affects several of our gene receptors that control our blood sugar, that control body weight and blood pressure. And to me, that has been amazing. It's really helped me a lot with some of my conditions, right? Now, this saying, it goes without saying, as a Nutrisoul company, we don't claim to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent any kind of disease. But the testimonies that I'm sharing with you, that I personally felt, and testimonies from thousands of people who have used our products, just point to the fact that our products are helping them get healthier. Last but not least is collagen. So everyone knows about collagen, but not everyone knows that not all collagen is the same. So collagen molecules, by its very nature, are actually fairly large and hard to absorb. Okay, it's in its natural state. So in powdered form, it's even harder to absorb. That's why liquid is better. It's more bioavailable. But not only did our scientists ensure that our collagen is liquid, our scientists ensured that they micronized and hydrolyzed the molecules in our collagen. Our collagen also has keratin, biotin, vitamin C, and hyaluronic acid. So it's like very, very high on the absorption rate, to the point where you see that light blue sachet there. There's only 10 of those in one box of our collagen that's good for a whole month. There's only 10 because you only need to take it for 10 days. That's right, 10 days. After that, we have what we call our collagen cycling. You cycle off your body for 20 days because what we want to happen, the formula in collagen is teaching our body to start reproducing collagen again. So, those are the main reasons why, you don't need to take it 10 days because it's so absorbable, and then you want to cycle it for 20 days, let your body rest, start producing collagen again, and then you start the cycle again the following month. I would highly recommend, if you're going to try our collagen, definitely take a picture before you take it, right? No filter, no makeup, nothing like that, just natural lighting. And then on the 11th day, you need to take another picture, same conditions, and you can compare it side by side and see for yourself. 90% of our users report very notable results with just the first round. So that was a quick overview of our products. And this right here, when I saw this for the first time last year, when I got introduced to this, just completely blew my mind. The company has a turnkey business system. I already told you earlier that my background is in the military. I don't have any experience whatsoever in this industry or this space, but the business system the company provides gives me my own replicated website that's already e-commerce ready. It gives me a back office that helps me track and manage my business from anywhere, right? From anywhere. Because I'm here in San Diego right now, but I do business when I'm in Asia, Philippines, Hong Kong, and I've actually also done business while I was on vacation elsewhere in the world. So you can manage your back office from anywhere. They provide this marketing and all the media tools that I need to promote my business. And lastly, all the training, the training that I need that, someone like me who does not have any experience, they provide all the training and then the leadership. What can I say about the leadership? As a naval officer, a retired naval officer, I know all about leadership because I've experienced both good and bad. And I can tell you that the leaders in this company all have their hearts in the right place. And when the leader's heart is in the right place, then you know that company is going in the right direction. So a little bit about the financial rewards. There are multiple ways to generate income from this opportunity. Some people use one of them, some people use a couple, and some people take advantage of all 6 of them. So retail commissions. So depending on where you're at, you have a link that you can share with people. Like, after you use the product, sometimes people will definitely ask you like, hey, what are you taking? Your skin's looking very healthy, very smooth, you're looking younger or whatnot. So hey, I take these products from 3 International. How do we get that? Well, you send them your retail link. They click on that link. It takes them to the website, 3 International website. They buy the products there, and 3 will ship the product straight to their home. And the very next day, 3 just drops your 25% commission in your digital wallet. How easy is that? Right? Gone are the days that I hear back, like back in the day, what people used to do is like buy a lot of products wholesale and then have to retail it themselves and even have to ship it themselves. That must have been tough, right? Introductory bonuses. Now, when people decide to share this opportunity and whoever they shared it with decides, you know what, I think I really want to do this. I want to do what you do. They join up with you, and on their first enrollment, first purchase, you get an introductory bonus. It can be anywhere from $25 all the way to $350 upfront, like I said, it's a product introduction bonus. Number 3 is commission overrides. So our commission override system is global and seamless, meaning it doesn't matter where you're at in our 15 countries and territories that we're at. You can avail of our commission system just like anyone else here in the North American market. And everyone, doesn't matter what country you're in, gets paid in USD, US dollars, right? The 4th one is actually my personal favorite, referral matching bonuses, because I've never seen such a strong and robust referral program. So for example, if I introduce this to a friend of mine, right, and they see this opportunity and they decide to join up with the company, and let's just say hypothetically that they do, let's say, $500 of commission in a week. Well, because I introduced him personally, he's considered my level 1. The company will give me a matching bonus of 20% or maybe even higher, depending on how many customers I have, on the commission that he made, right? So 20% of the $500, because they do it weekly, 20% of the $500. That's not bad, right? I mean, and it's not one time. If this buddy of mine does it again next week, another $500, I get the 20% again the following week. So it's week after week after week. And then it goes all the way down from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. So it's a very robust referral matching program. I actually call it referral program on steroids. The company also has a global bonus pool that they provide to those who have already built a huge team and are proven themselves to be leaders in the company. It's like a 3% global revenue sharing program. Number 6, very special in number 6, okay? And I'm going to touch on this a little bit more in a later slide. The Global Founder Pool. So it's a 2% global revenue sharing program that the company allows those who are founders in the company to participate in. So what is it? So it's 2% of the global revenue on a weekly basis. The company will take that 2%, turn it into shares, and divide it among how many founders there are on a weekly basis. Now, just for reference, I mean, when the company started in 2023, in a 10-month year, the company already did almost 65 million in 10 months. Now, on the 13th month, earlier this year, the company launched in Hong Kong. For the month of March alone, the company did 10 million. So it goes without saying that this year is going to be way more than the first year. And to say that the company is going to be $1 billion company, yes, that's a given. It's only a matter of time. So you can imagine where that 2% global revenue, how powerful that is going to be down the road, right? Now, after people hear this, this opportunity, there's 3 ways, for people to join or participate. They can be a retail customer and buy products at full retail. You just order for a link and then they pay a full retail. They become a preferred customer. So, they pay a $30 annual enrollment fee and they're able to get the products at wholesale price, which is a little bit cheaper. Or they can become a business builder and participate in all the different streams of income that are offered by the company. It's the same $30 enrollment fee, and they get the products at a wholesale price, and they're also able to do all the different streams of income, whichever they choose to do. So for people who decide to be a business builder and become a brand ambassador, 2 steps, 2 easy steps. Number 1, they enroll with a $30 annual membership fee, like I mentioned. And number 2, they just choose one of the packs that we have, enrollment packs. We have different size packs because we understand people come from different backgrounds. So we always promote getting where you're comfortable, right? There's the intro pack, $200, 3 products that you can get introduced to. You save about $85, compared to retail. The premium pack is $600. You got all the products, multiples of some of them, and you save about $182 compared to retail. Now, for the more business-minded folks, you have the Business Builder Pack. It's $1,360, about close to 5 months worth of product, and you save almost $700 in free product, right? Last but not least, definitely not least, the Founders Plus package. This is a special pack where people who invest in this pack are considered founders in the company. So what does that mean? Remember the 2% founder global bonus pool I mentioned? Yes. So as a founder, you'll be able to participate in the founder global bonus pool. But even that aside, this pack right here is $2,800, but it has over $1,100 worth of products that are already included for free. It also includes 11 months of active membership, which is about, I don't know, close to a $1,400 value already embedded in there. So it's like your business in a box. One, small startup capital that set you for the whole year for your business expense. Last but not least, of course, is the Founders Global Bonus Pool participation. Now, it is limited time quantity only, meaning once the supplies run out, that is it. This will be the last opportunity for the US market to avail of the Founders Pack. So if this is something that you think is something you'd like to do or you're in a position to do so, please give it a serious look. And that pretty much, friends, is a quick overview of who we are as a company, our products, and this amazing global e-commerce opportunity. Now, I have 3 special guests that I'd like to invite, and they will share their testimony. They will share a little bit about their background and why they chose 3. So first up, let me call on Mary. Mary is a psychotherapist from Washington. She's been a psychotherapist for about 22 years. She's a single mom with 2 amazing kids. And Mary, thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for taking the time to share your story with everyone. please unmute and let us hear it.
Thank you, Nilbert. You did such a good job. I always love listening to you, and this was no surprise that it was great again. Thank you, everybody. I'm Mary. I am from Spokane, Washington, and my journey with three started about a year ago, probably for a lot of people, when a very trusted friend, which is an important part of this journey for me, invited me to this company, this international company. This is someone who knew me, who knows that I love to travel. I've lived overseas, who knows that I'm a single mom, have two kids going to college, and needing a little bit of supplemental income doesn't hurt. And she trusted me to invite me, and I trust her. So I thought, I'm going to take a look at this. And so pretty much how I look at everything in life is how is this going to benefit me, and how am I going to benefit it? So it's a relational look at things is what I have. So I basically said, I'll look at the products. Sorry, I'll look at the products, and I wanted to look at the leadership, and I wanted to look at the compensation plan. And how is this relationship with three as a whole, as one of my like five main people in my life? How is three going to benefit my life, and how am I going to benefit the community of three? And so the products, I tried the collagen first. It was like the only product I tried, and kid you not, I had been in acupuncture for my knees. Like I thought my hair was, might look better, and maybe my skin, but like my knees stopped hurting. And that was like such a shock. So then I have a Revive was a really key deal with I just had rotator cuff surgery, and I kind of think that Revive kept me from going to the doctor to check out my injury, because I was feeling pretty good. So I just was like, okay, the products are great. They are benefiting me, and I can benefit others with them by sharing them. So again, it's all about relationship, and how does this work together? And then it was the little things like at the leadership, Kim invites us into her sanctuary of a home, behind the scenes, and she's writing on her little napkins. And I'm like, that is so transparent and beautiful, like her sanctuary. And then I want to share the story about Dr. Dan. At last convention, there were a few of us like behind, like at some like side door where it wasn't the main entrance into the auditorium. And we heard like some rustling, and there was the security guard at the convention center not letting someone in because they didn't have their lanyard. And it was Dr. Dan. And he was like, but I'm one of the scientists here. And he was so humble and so kind. And we went over and said, okay. And then like he walks up and he's on stage. It's the little things, right? And that's what I think relationship is. It's the little things. It's the things like, how do you build trust with something? The little things, the products work, the leadership. I'm seeing all this goodness. And then the compensation plan, that's very relational. It's infinitely deep. Like, how does that not get more personal? Right. And so I just thought, I want to do relationship with three, and I hope they want to do relationship with me. And as I get my kids, my last name is Hawk, so I can't not say that my little hawks, my two kids, are going to fly out of the nest. I'll be an empty nester. I feel like it's also my turn to, this mama hawk is going to fly. And I feel like three is going to be a huge part of that. So relationally, it works for me, and I'm so glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mary. That was beautiful. I mean, a lot of people didn't realize like your collagen. Yeah, I'm so happy you mentioned that, because it's not just skin, hair, nails. it's really the building blocks of our body. So it really helps our joints. So thank you so much for sharing that. And I love the relation, the whole concept of relationships, from the leadership to the relationship of our leaders here on a personal level, it really makes a big difference. So
Yeah, and
thank
how
you so
we
much.
give and take from each other, right? It's
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mary. That was just a beautiful share right there. All right. Well, let me go from Washington all the way to South Carolina and call on my friend and business partner here, Marianne Denny. So Mary Ann is married to her husband Bruce, and between them, between the two of them, they have 6 adult children and 3 fur babies. Oh my goodness, that's a busy household, right? And Mary Ann lives in Georgetown, South Carolina, and he has been in the health and wellness industry for 16 years. So Mary Ann, thank you so much for joining us. Please tell us, your experience with 3 and why 3.
Thank you, Nilbert. I appreciate that. You did a great job, by the way. And Mary, that was beautiful. Um, Anyways, hello everyone. My name is Marianne. I'm honored to be able to speak on this platform about these amazing products and this beautiful business opportunity we call Free International. I joined this organization back in February after hearing about the awesome products by my friend Amy. She was having such good results, and she told me that she was using a natural whole food product called Revive, and I was like very curious about that. So I'm a massage therapist of 16 years, and my body had so much inflammation that I was having trouble working on my clients without experiencing extreme joint pain. My doctor told me that I needed to rest my hands or it was only going to get worse. So, but that was not in my family budget to do that. So I continued to take ibuprofen. I was taking 800 milligrams of ibuprofen 2 to 3 times a day just to make it through the day. I knew that my stomach could not take much more of that. So I finally made a decision to try the products and try something different. And I'm so glad that I did. My inflammation has decreased. I'm able to continue my job that I love. I'm also excited that I'm able to help others by recommending these products and, to my clients and to my family and friends, which is awesome. And then I quickly realized that this company also compensates me for sharing with others, which I thought was pretty cool. So I got really excited about that, and I'm able to add some extra income to my family budget. And I've gained a wonderful community that shares the passion for health and wellness as I do. So thank you so much for listening tonight. And thank you, Nilbert.
Thank you, Mary Ann. Thank you so much for your share. So Mary Ann, we've worked together. We've been on Zooms together and all that. And it's just the way you see this, the way you approach everything, even on the Zooms, it's such a breath of fresh air. Thank you for being a part of 3 and being on this movement. And thank you for taking the time to share your wonderful testimony today. All right, so from South Carolina, I'm going to go all the way back here to my home city of San Diego, California. And last but not least, we have Jennifer from San Diego. So Jennifer is a very successful realtor of over 12 years. So she's already an entrepreneur in her own right. And, we met during one of the events here. If I'm not mistaken, Jennifer, we met in one of the in-person events. And he's she's such a pleasure to work with. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us today. Please tell us why 3 and what have you experienced with 3?
Thank you, Nilbert. You did an excellent job tonight too. So with 3, it was kind of funny how I joined. I mean, Mary, they did awesome jobs, and I'm not going to repeat everything because they hit it right on the nose. They nailed it with this company. It's been a fantastic company. It's been a fantastic ride, but how I got involved with 3 was my friends showed me a YouTube video a year ago. I'm 58 years old, so at 57, they showed me a YouTube video of a 500-mile bike ride. I'm like, yeah, let's do it, not thinking through that clearly. But we did the 500-mile bike ride across the state of Iowa, and beginning training, I was riding on a beach cruiser, which I knew was not going to last very long, and I had walking pneumonia. And so a friend of mine introduced me to 3 in the products, and looked into it a little bit and saw that they're all natural, third-party tested and everything. And I was like, okay, and there were 2 that really stuck out to me while I was training was the Immune and Revive. I mean, I needed something to help me with my immune system and my immune response. And Revive completely helped me. I mean, that's been my saving grace, has supported with my inflammation, muscle recovery, stiffness, everything like that. It has been such I don't even know how to say it. It's been my love of the life of my support system. But so we did the ride. I've been on the products for over a year. We're doing the ride again. It's this year it's 463 miles, which is a little bit less, but not bad. But we're going to have to climb close to over 19,000 feet of elevation. So I'll be doubling up on my Revive and my Immune. Last year there was about 28,000 people. So you want to keep your immune system up, and this year probably it's going to be up there in the thousands as well. So we'll see. But yeah, this product has supported me. I mean, my body. I mean, I'm going to be 59 in 2 months. So, and for me to be on a bike riding 500 miles is amazing. I'm not an athlete. I'm not a cyclist. I'm not nothing. Let's just jump on some bikes and ride. Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Like just think of driving 500 miles in a car already makes me tired.
Yes, I know.
Cycling 500 miles. Oh my goodness. But
yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely, it's definitely, and how these products have helped. I'm on all of them, but I mean, this type of ride is definitely mentally challenging, physically challenging, and these products definitely help you with the physical part of it and mentally.
Right. Wow,
Yeah.
that's wonderful, Jennifer. Well, thank you. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you, Nilbert.
My goodness, 463 miles this time with 19,000 feet of elevation. Whew.
Yeah, 19,000. Yeah. It's crazy. Maybe I'll meet Mary Hawk.
Well, best of luck on that, and
Thank you.
sure, with the help of our products that you're definitely gonna knock it out just like you knocked out the last.
The products are definitely help me.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Jennifer, and thank you to all my panelists who joined today. And thank you to everyone who jumped in to listen to today's opportunity event. Please do me a favor. Please get back with the person who invited you and let them know which part intrigued you the most, or which part really caught your attention, right? And if ask them more questions, have them send you more information. But again, thank you so much, and we'll see you again in another week on another episode of our Spark Global Opportunity event. So this is Nilbert again, signing off from San Diego. Thank you, everyone.